when an accusation is made about somebody, there's three more important facts I want to pass on. The leakers, the lawyers, and the law enforcement, they want to manipulate and sway the public support to their favor. So the goal is sometimes to distort the narrative in their favor. And reporters and writers get exploited and sometimes get bamboozled, and in the process, an athlete's reputation gets shredded right there in that first 10 to 15 minutes of breaking news. And this is why I know athletes react with emotion, and we're saying just tap the brakes, just assess, just take it all in, because there's this breaking news thing that is very frustrating, and you just want to jump back out there and get back at them. And we're going to tell you the right things on how to react in just a moment. But it's very key to realize also an accusation or something that comes out of the mouth of a reporter. And for media members taking this class, general managers, coaches, athletes, whatever segment of the athlete brand guard community you reside in and you're taking this course, we have to remind you that a lawsuit is nothing more than an accusation.
Yes.
It's not a conviction.
Yes.
You're not thrown in jail. You still get to have your say in all this.
It's unfortunate that these things can happen, and yes, they can tarnish a reputation. It can be painful to you, your family, your teammates, your organization. But it's just that. You're right. This is something that someone says. It's that simple.
Well, in America, there is something called due process. You've heard of that before?
I've heard of that before.
In the U.S., you are considered innocent until proven guilty. But for athletes and celebrities,
There it is.
is it the other way around?
Yes, it
Are
is.
you guilty until proven innocent?
Yes, you are. That's what happens when you be, and the higher the level of popularity, the more difficult the pendulum swing. The farther the pendulum swings for
Yes,
you.
yes.
I believe that to be the case.
Yes, and let us warn you, athletes, sports figures, front office, GMs, coaches,
Yes.
you are going to spend more time proving yourself innocent.
And one of the more difficult things to do is to prove that you didn't do something that you didn't do.
That's why that's
If that
not
makes
the
sense.
standard. No, it's exactly.
It's
That's-
a very,
right.
it's a very difficult thing to do because whatever you say in those moments will sound as if you're trying to make something up or you're just if that you're being flippant. But if you simply didn't do something, you don't have that excuse. You don't have that reason as to why. Your answer to did you do it can be no, I didn't do it.
Well, the reason when you're accused of something, why you want to rush and speak out so boldly in your defense is because you're aware of this thing called the court of public opinion.
Oh, yes, it's real.
versus the public.
It's real.
And it's sometimes just as vicious, if not more vicious, than legal opinion.
Well, that's the reality that you actually live in.
Yeah.
You're right. Now, the legal consequences can carry more weight. We know that. But the public perception, that can cost you so much more. It can cost you dearly, reputation, monetarily.
Yes.
It can cost you. It could be vicious. It could be painful to you, to your family, to your teammates, to your friends. But you have to still understand that the pause is necessary, that you're in the middle of the storm, you're caught up in it, but you can navigate your way through it. There are steps involved, and one of those steps, and you don't want to make a misstep. Let me just say it that way. You don't want to make a misstep by speaking out of emotion.